Hello and welcome to Dog and Duck Video Training Number 2 Menu Knowledge. This is the second of 2 videos you will watch on menu knowledge. Please have your note sheet and an in-store menu in front of you while you are watching. These videos are in addition to studying your menu at work and outside of work, as well as seeing the items in the restaurant with your trainer. The first category we will be discussing today is wings and nuggets. All wings and nuggets are tossed in one of our delicious sauces, or the guest may request to have the sauce on the side. All wings and nuggets are served with celery and a choice of ranch or blue cheese. A dog and duck favorite are double dunk wings. These are special because they are fried, tossed in a sauce, then fried again, and served with a wing sauce on the side. Double dunked wings are only available in mild, medium, hot, or house garlic wing sauces. If someone's looking for an extra crispy option, these are great. Please note the house garlic wings will be a little bit darker because of the sugar in the sauce. Looking at the wing sauces, there are quite a few options to satisfy anyone's palate. The sweet, not spicy sauces are teriyaki, house garlic, and honey chipotle barbecue. The teriyaki is supposed to have that P in front of it, as it is there to remind you that it also has pineapple and not just teriyaki. The Korean barbecue and hot honey bourbon are sweet and spicy, with hot honey bourbon being the spicier of the two. The spiciest sauces are going to be the sweet habanero and the Nashville hot sauce. Technically, the sweet habanero is hotter. However, the Nashville is very thick and coats really well, and so many feel that the Nashville is ultimately hotter. We also have the classic buffalo flavors, mild, medium, and hot. And finally, the whole grain honey mustard, which is definitely not spicy, but does have a tang. One fun fact about our wing sauces is they are all house-made, except for the medium buffalo. Moving on to the dry rubs, we have 7 delicious dry rub flavors. And just like the double-dunked wings, if a guest is looking for intense crispiness, dry rubs are going to give them the flavor without getting soggy with sauce. Death Valley Ranch is the most popular. Guests love to put it on wings, French fries, tavern chips, and sometimes even chicken fingers. One thing you may have noticed is there is a Nashville dry rub in addition to the Nashville sauce. This is something you will want to clarify with your guests when they are ordering wings or adding Nashville to something. On the tablet, Nashville dry rub is called Dry Nashville, and Nashville sauce is called Nashville Hot. Next up, we have tacos. We have 5 different types of tacos, and as you can see from the pictures, they are all topped with either cabbage and tomatoes or lettuce and tomatoes. This makes it very important to double-check the proteins when pulling tacos out of the expo window. Of the 5 types of tacos, 2 are seafood, the grouper and the spicy mahi taco. The grouper is a fried fish taco with crunchy cabbage, tomatoes, and refreshing cilantro lime crema. The spicy mahi is a grilled fish taco with crunchy cabbage, tomatoes, and Cajun remoulade. This is described as spicy on the menu, but it can easily be made not spicy by substituting the Cajun remoulade for cilantro lime crema or tartar sauce. The other 3 tacos are the cheeseburger taco, the daltonaco, and the Korean taco, which is the best one in my opinion. They all have melted shredded cheese, a protein, a sauce, tomato and lettuce or cabbage. The Korean taco is not called out as spicy, even though it does contain sriracha. It can easily be made spicy by removing the sriracha. A lettuce wrap can be substituted for the flour tortilla on any of the tacos. For example, a mahi taco in a lettuce wrap is probably the most diet-conscious item we have on our menu. Tacos can be served with chips and salsa on the side for an additional charge. Moving on to salads, we have 5 entree salads. They are the chef, the cheeseburger, the oven-roasted, the Greek, and the Caesar. Pictured here, and the top left is the chef, below it is the Greek, and on the right is the cheeseburger salad. We also have a house side salad, a Greek side salad, and a Caesar side salad. The server and expo will work with the kitchen to make sure the kitchen has the beds of lettuce and salad sets they need. But Caesar salads will always be made by the servers. When making a Caesar salad, the first step is to measure the appropriate amount of lettuce using the correct serving bowl or plate, and place into the metal Caesar bowl found on the salad line. You will then pour in the appropriate amount of dressing and mix with the tongs. Once the lettuce and dressing have been mixed together, you can use the tongs to transfer it to the blue bowl if it's a side salad, or the blue oval if it's a full salad. Then add the appropriate amount of Asiago and croutons. We don't add the cheese and croutons into the bowl, so as not to contaminate it for people who have gluten or dairy allergies. If the Caesar is to go, we will not mix the dressing in. It will be served on the side. The correct portions and ingredients for all salads will be posted near the salad line for your reference, and the correct portion scoops will have been placed out by the opening server. One final reminder before we go to the next section is the importance of ringing in extra sauces. Whether it's with salads or chicken fingers or anything else, we have to make sure we are ringing in the extra sauces and dressings. A lot of our sauces are homemade and therefore more expensive, and definitely more awesome. You may not know it yet, but our ranch is incredible. But when we have such a small profit margin on something like ranch, if we give away even one or two, it creates a situation in which we lose money with each delicious chicken finger basket we sell. So make sure you are ringing in extra sauces and never take a sauce from the expo station without ringing it in. And last but not least for this video, we have our kids' meal items. An easy way to remember these is they are most of the items from the D&D daycare, plus the grilled cheese and grilled ham and cheese. All kids' meals come with the choice of fries, applesauce, or Jell-O. They could also get pub chips or coleslaw if they really wanted. If you have children at your table, it can be beneficial to ask your guests if they would like the children's food out first, in which case you can send it through as an appetizer. That is everything that we are going to cover in this second menu knowledge video. Thank you for listening. Please feel free to rewind to a certain section if you have missed any items in your notes. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.